this is for you and for your family. I put this little memorial jam together, and I hope y'all will enjoy it. All of Dale's friends wanted to contribute to it and say something, and we're having a really nice evening, and we're sorry you can't be here. And anyway, I hope you enjoy it. You're going to get to hear some of the people that Dale played with, and I'm going to play something for you. And we made CDs and gave them away to everybody, and everybody really enjoyed it. It meant a lot to everyone, and Dale meant a lot to everyone. And I hope that that you'll get some comfort from it and know that we all really cared a lot about Dale. Thanks a lot.
This is to the Baker family. My name is Ned Cullen, and I can truly say Dale was probably my best friend. I knew him for 20 years, since the early 80s. We worked in bands together, and Jeff Wilkinson was the drummer, and Dale, of course, led the group. It was called Horizons, and we had a great time with that. But some of my fondest memories are of the parties we had out in front of his house, where he'd have the big band. He'd lead the big band out there, and also led the big band at Lark and Dove, the restaurant, the jam sessions we had out there, and that was a lot of fun. And Dale's just a really good friend. I'm going to miss him a lot. And I did get to see him recently. We went down for his eye surgery, and I got to talk with him quite a bit. It was just a real joy, real pleasure knowing Dale, and I'm going to miss him very much.
Hi, this is Chris. I was a good friend of Dale's, and Dale was a good friend of mine for many years. Played in lots of bands, and the last couple of years him and I played together as a duo, and Dale was not only a friend but a mentor to me as far as I miss him as a friend, and his buttery sax tone is just the sax tone I always considered to be the epitome of just perfect jazz sax. But anyway, it's hard to express my feelings here without getting choked up, and Dale's going to be greatly missed. Forever holds a place in my heart, and I wish you guys love and prayers and for your loss. It's a terrible loss here to music community here in Atlanta, and I thank God for everything he gave me as a friend as well. So thank you.
I'm Bob Lewis, and I think I've met you, Mrs. Baker. And I play trombone, and everybody down here thought so highly of Dale as a beautiful lyrical player, and such a warm person. And of course, you know, the Lark and the Dove was was legendary, and him leading that sessions there. But the whole musical community is going to feel a great loss, and we just are going to miss him terribly. So he will be well thought of from now on.
Thanks.
My name's Felton Dunn. I played with Chris Corso and Kid Brothers. Dale played with us a number of times over the last several years, and made some little trips with us. And we always enjoyed having Dale along. He was a great player and a fun guy, real laid-back gentleman, and just a fine player. He will certainly be missed, and we enjoy knowing him and playing with him, and we wish you all the best.
Thanks, Felton.
Hey, this is Adam Mawerder, and I played with Dale a good bit in the 80s at his jam session at the Lark and the Dove restaurant. I want to say the deepest sympathies to family and friends. He was a heck of a guy, and I learned a lot from him. I was 20 years old when I came to the big city, and he was one of the first musicians I ever met. He gave me some good advice about music and about life, too. And we miss you, Dale.
From the early 1970s, and even though this will probably make you mad at me, I'm the reason that Dale settled down here in Atlanta, because he heard me in a band that I was in, and we were doing a lot of arranged material and swapping instruments, and I was playing bass most of the time, but I picked up my saxophone and played a tune, and it blew his mind, and he said from that point on that was when he knew he wanted to settle down in Atlanta. Wished I could have played more with Dale, but lucky that I do play bass, because I've been able to work with Dale quite a lot through the years. And he's a wonderful, wonderful musician, and a wonderful person, and I'm going to miss him very, very much. And deepest sympathy and condolences to you, the whole family. And we will miss him very much.
Yeah, you know what, it's actually kind of changed because it used to be that they would say
Hi, Ina and Dale's family. Just want to say we've got a great turnout here at the Memorial Jam session, and everybody's going to miss Dale like crazy. He has spread so much happiness through the musical field here in Atlanta. Every time I pull off a one-nighter, somebody will say, "You've been hanging around Dale Baker too much." He always had the perfect line just to bring everybody's spirits up, and we are going to miss him sincerely. I taught with him at Jennings Music a long time ago, and we were out playing gigs together and probably eating supper 5 nights a week together. And him and Bill Nelson took me under their wing and showed me around, introduced me to all the jazz musicians in town, and he really helped me out a lot, showed me what to do. I'm gonna miss him.
Hello, hey, my name is Jim Pierce, and I met Dale many years ago back at the Larkin Dove, as a lot of people have, I think. Way back, I don't know how far, 20 years ago or so. People used to go out there and play on every Monday night jam. And I did get a chance to play with Dale this Christmas. I'm glad we did. We had two gigs in December, and one of them was really good, so I'm really happy about that. It was a very cool gig. Dale was very sweet that night. I'm glad I got to play with him.
Hey, Mrs. Baker. I want to tell you that Dale was a wonderful, wonderful friend who I played with about 6 or 7 times. I played piano for 20 years, and so I'm a little afraid sometimes to play trio jobs. And so Dale was the one that my friend Jenny said, he's the nicest guy, he will make you feel so good about playing. So anyway, I would pick him up because he lives in my neighborhood, and we'd ride over together. And I'd be very nervous, and Dale would make me feel so comfortable. And we'd chat, he just chatted away, we'd talk about absolutely everything. We'd get to the job, and he would help me load in all my stuff. Here Dale had just a saxophone. I had my keyboard and heavy things, and Dale would load all of it in with me and help me with every bit of it. And then just the whole time we played together, he feels so comfortable. So I love Dale, and I just want to tell you what a wonderful, kind-hearted person he was, and I will miss him so much.
Hi, I'm Ken Gregory, and Dale was a very good friend of mine and a good musician that we all adored, and just his personality brought a lot to the music, and he really instilled a love of music in all the kids that he taught. This is what I'm hearing from dads around, and just a great guy to play with and work with. We'll miss him greatly.
I'm Jessica Harris. I started doing private lessons with Mr. Baker like 6 years ago, and I play alto sax, and he was a really good teacher, and we're really going to miss him here.
Hello, my name is Peggy Still, and I've known Dale for 20 years. I met Dale before I knew a chord. He was a good friend, and he taught me a lot, and I will never forget him.
This is Robert Harris. I was a student of Dale's for 5 years. My sister was a student of his for 6 years. He was a great teacher. He taught us many things. We're really going to miss him.
I'm Lay Langley. I want you to know, and I'm sure you will know, how many of us appreciated Dale and admired his playing, and he had a quick wit. It was pretty funny when he wanted to be, and just want you to know how much we love him and how much we're going to miss him.
I'm coming in front of you.
Okay, let's do that again, even though it's Rutgers. John, get your trouble, man.
Hi, Ms. Baker. My name is Steve Mays. I'm a bass player, as you can see from the funny-looking big piece of wood here. I knew Dale from the Larkin Dove days, and quite honestly, if I hadn't met Dale, I probably wouldn't be as good a bass player as I am. He was nice enough to let me come in and play bad bass for a good while at Larkin Dove till I figured out how to play good bass. And I'm going to miss him. I haven't seen him as much lately because we just hadn't played as much together. But Dale was a great guy, and I'm going to miss him, and I know you will too. But he touched a lot of people and influenced a lot of people in this town, and I know you have to be proud of that. So just wanted to say that, and I think we're going to go play some music for Dale right now.
I had played a lot of gigs with Dale and always enjoyed doing so. I always enjoyed his good humor and easygoing nature, and it's, you know, we'll miss him of course, but we'll never forget him. And I had to come tonight, even though I have a little injury here, but decided to come anyway because I wouldn't miss a party that's dedicated to Dale. So that's about all I have to say, I guess, but we will miss him, but not.
Okay, this is for Dale's family. We are Tom and Harriet Jeanette. We worked with Dale in 1985-86 at the Lark and the Dove, and we just were honored and privileged to have known Dale and been able to play music with him, and he is greatly missed.
Rest in peace.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Something's all meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Very nice.
Love me never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, my dreams fulfilled. For my darling, I love you, and I always will.
When I try to explain how I feel, that I'm still in your love after all that I've done. You won't believe all you see is a girl you once knew, although she's dressed to the nines, and sixes and sevens with you. Staring out of the window, looking down at the sun. But I chose freedom, running around, trying everything new, but nothing impressed me at all. I never expected it to. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, and I never left you all through my wild days, my mad existence. I kept my promise. Don't keep your distance. Have I said too much? There is nothing more that I can think of to say to you.